What's up, everybody? This is Maximilian, and I am not playing Pokemon alone today. That's right, I have a special guest with me. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Taylor, also known as Mercadurka.
That's right.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Maximilian.
Why, thank you. I should probably be thanking you, sir, considering that your subscriber base is substantially larger than mine. But how about that Scion XP? Isn't that a classy car, sir?
I'd rather not talk about that because it's a hideous piece of garbage, and I'm in the mood for talking about Pokemon.
My
because
gosh,
I love Pokemon.
you are such a hater, sir. What happens when I stroll around in town in that car and I need to take you somewhere?
Oh,
are you just never gonna ride with me anymore, ever?
Nope, I'll pull up next to you in my Audi A5, and then we'll race, and then you'll cry.
With you and your spare $30,000 that you just have laying around in your room somewhere?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, let's talk Pokemon, I suppose.
Right,
I hear you're starting up on the new channel called Ninbuzz.
Yep, Nintendo Buzz, or whatever the little shortened version of it is, Ninbuzz. I'm doing a Pokemon Red walkthrough very similar to this. Except I'm a Blastoise guy myself, not big on Charizard, but whatever.
Oh gosh, you're such a pansy. Are you stealing my fire here? Is this what I'm getting?
No, not stealing my fire. I was thinking about doing this a while ago with my channel, of course, with Pokemon Blue, because can you only get Primeape in Pokemon Blue or Pokemon Red?
Pokemon Red.
Okay.
Primeape is not available in Pokemon Blue, but you can get Meowth.
Yes.
If
nobody wants
you,
Meowth.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to offer you some kind of compensation there, but whatever. That's kind of another reason why I like Red better than Blue, is because the Pokemon you have available to you are just much better, in my opinion.
I love Alakazam. He is by far my favorite Pokemon in the originals. Alakazam and Machamp are the best.
Alakazam is straight gangster. Except for the fact that you have to trade for him, which sucks. I do happen to have one on my yellow version, though. I'm not exactly sure how I got one. But, unfortunately, the only way I'm going to be able to get him in this game is to Mew glitch my way into a level 7 Alakazam, because I can't set up a trade through an emulator running 2 games. As much as I would like to, I can't.
Oh, that sucks, because I'm going to be recording with an emulator for my series. Gosh, it's worthless.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we could, find some way to trade over a network. I've heard of people doing it, but
You'll figure it out. You're Mr. Technology. If not, I'll just use Haunter instead, because I don't like Gengar. Gengar is not cool looking, and he's not nearly as uber badass as Haunter is.
He looks kind of like a Furby with the hair sticking up on his back.
Yeah, Haunter looks like he's got his hands detached, he's scary, he's got the whole ghost aura going for him.
Oh, Haunter is just badass.
Yeah, and then the Hypnosis Dream Eater combo, oh, you're done, son, you're done.
Yeah.
But do you have any topics you wanted to cover today, Max, or are you just winging it?
Well, I'm going to give my little shout-out to comment for your Elite Four favorites. I know I haven't actually gotten to Lieutenant Surge yet, but we're going to get to him next episode anyway, so let's just do this a little early. If you've got any favorites you'd like to see, and I know a ton of you have been lobbying for Haunter/Gengar, post it now, because right now Gyarados and Dragonite are just dominating the bunch, and someone else needs to compete with them, really.
And if you're leaving a comment for Haunter or Gengar, don't leave it for Gengar. Leave it for Haunter, because Haunter's uber BA, and Gengar is just kind of fluffy and fat. So keep that in mind when you write your comment.
Yeah, plus the trainer in the Elite Four that uses him is an old woman, which means that he has absolutely no street cred. So Gengar is just not there.
Back to the starters. When we were little, if you guys don't know, Max and I have known each other for years, since we were very young children. And we've been good friends since then. And when we were little, we used to play, of course, Pokemon against each other. And he was a huge Charizard.
I am a Charizard activist.
Yes, and I was big into Blastoise. And not because I had an advantage over him, but I really liked the way you could teach him Ice Beam, which turned out to be very, very useful for the Elite Four. But what made you choose Charizard, other than the fact that he's a BA Dragon?
Oh, the fact that he's a BA Dragon? Well, I actually went to the left the first time I played the game. I picked the Pokeball on the left, and I saw that there was a Charmander in there. And I just figured, let's pick it, because I didn't really want to take the time to look at any of the other ones. So it was just basically sheer laziness. That, and he was on the cover of my red version, which means he had to be good. So we picked him.
You see, my logic as a child was, alright, well, when this one evolves fully, it doesn't have any guns in its back. When this one evolves fully, it doesn't have any guns on its back. And when this one evolves fully, it has 2 cannons on its back. And I was like, oh, that must be the best option, because 2 cannons is greater than no cannons in every scenario.
Yeah, guns and weaponry attached to a back via some kind of hybrid genetics generally wins, I suppose.
But, we were so awful back then, just thinking back on the moves you would teach them, and be like, every single move was just super powerful. Everything was Earthquake, everything was Hyper Beam, it was Hydro Pump. Like, it was all the most powerful moves you could find. Like, before anybody even thought about using... That's back when we thought that, like, stat-boosting moves like Dragon Dance were horrible and Swords Dance and all that
Swords
stuff.
Dance, yeah. Like, did you rare candy glitch when you were young, too? Because I think someone taught it to me about 6 months after I got the game. This was when I was, like, 8 years old. And from then on, I've always rare candy glitched in this game.
I would rare candy glitch, but after I figured out that the rare candies actually don't give you as big of a stat boost, I stopped doing it. And I would just boost for nuggets just to have unlimited money so I could use the whole protein zinc thing and boost them up.
Yeah, this is very true. I kind of like juicing my Pokemon. I mean, I figured, with steroids, they can get tougher much quicker.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, rare candies are practically juicing. But still, I mean, who doesn't like going into the Elite Four with all level 100 Pokemon? It's too easy.
So, Max, did you ever go through the game and just use one type of Pokemon?
One type? Like, you mean like
all water type?
Like all water type? Oh, never. I like diversity.
Dude, I would always suggest that when we were little, and you never wanted to do it, and I was all about that. I would make the most incredible water type lineups you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, and then once you found someone with an electric type Pokemon, you generally got your butt handed to you.
Nope, because I would switch on over to Blastoise, and he would just own their faces. Or not Blastoise, who did I use? Poliwrath? That's the final one. Yeah, Poliwrath. He was a tank. A beast of a... I think I had... What? Gosh, walking down memory lane here. Blastoise, Gyarados, Poliwrath, Starmie, Tentacruel, just because I thought he was super awesome, because I watched an episode of Pokemon where he like wrecked an entire city. And I think I would put Dragonair in there, even though technically it's not water, just because it looked like a water one, and it could learn dragon moves.
Isn't that typical with Japanese cinema, just to put some kind of giant monster thing wrecking a city? Even in Pokemon. It just happens to find its way in there. But yeah, that's really the only reason to use Tentacruel, is because it looks awesome. Because really, it sucks.
Yeah, it's awful. But
so
are you going to use a... what am I thinking? I thought I saw a comment saying Cloyster.
Cloyster, wow.
The vagina Pokemon.
That's right, I forgot about that. It's the peeping vagina. I don't know. Well, I'm guessing I'm just going to do this by the book and say whoever gets the most votes wins, but that's a very out there pick.
Nobody uses him.
Nobody uses Cloyster. He's really pretty good, but yeah, he does look like a very spiky vagina, and that's just such a turnoff, both in-game and out-of-game.
But everybody likes... I'm seeing a lot of Snorlaxes, everybody likes Snorlax.
Oh, who doesn't love Snorlax? It's a big giant teddy bear.
Nobody ever says, gosh, I hate Snorlax. Like, he's just one of those Pokemon that everybody likes. You should use Chansey. Chansey's fun.
Chansey, oh yeah. That thing has an absolutely retarded amount of HP, and then the fact that it can use Soft Boiled is just stupid.
Yeah.
I hate Raticate. There's my little I hate Raticate shout out.
Dude, Raticate, when it uses Hyper Fang on you, it'll just own your face.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. You're 3 levels higher, and it's ripping you apart.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Probably the most broken move in the game is Hyper Fang.
Not broken.
It's broken.
You call anything broken. Oh, you're playing your rival right now. I was wondering why all the Pokemon were so good.
Yeah, it's Gary battle time.
What is...
Oh yeah, what the hell? This Kadabra has Disabled, and it's 2 levels lower than before you learn Disable. I should know, because my Kadabra just learned Disable, and it's at level 20. I swear Gary's cheating.
You need to call the people who made Pokemon in 1997 and tell them this flaw so they can go back and fix it.
I'm going to tell them.
What is Kadabra holding in his left hand?
That is a spoon.
No. That's his right hand. On his left hand.
His left hand? Oh, he must be masturbating.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Either that or he's holding like some sort of like remote control. I don't know though.
Yeah, he's supposed to be holding a spoon, but he could be holding a spoon. Yeah. So, anyway, this is just references to Pokemon in sex positions. Enough of that.
That's dirty, Max.
This is absolutely terrible.
With that.
Come on, there could be children watching this. This is a children's game. Why are we talking about such adult matters? Let's talk about the fact that this Wartortle is getting owned by my Pidgeotto here.
Is it?
Yes, it is. Because Pidgeotto is the bomb diggity.
Oh, don't tell me. That's like a spoiler alert, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just figured you had it coming because people know how awesome Pidgeotto is.
See, I just don't care for Pidgeotto or any of the flying types, really. When I needed to fly somewhere, I hopped on my Aerodactyl and flew there, because a dinosaur beats a bird 1,000 times out of 1,000 times.
That's true. However, you can get Pidgeotto much earlier in the game than you can get Aerodactyl.
You can get Aerodactyl pretty soon. It's not that bad. If you just have like a level 5 Pidgey to fly you somewhere until you get the Aerodactyl, you're good to go.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Pidgeotto's got absolutely great attack stats.
Okay, speaking of Pokemon's plotline, how weird is this that a child walks into a grown man's room, feels him up, the guy suddenly feels better, and is like, "Here, let me reward you for the physical favor you just provided me." Is that weird to anybody else? Is that strange? It's weird to me.
The innuendo there is overwhelming. I
I
thought we were getting off the topic of sex and Pokemon.
No, I'm not talking about sex. I'm just saying that's a weird.
You
creepy
said
old
feel
man.
him up. That's pretty sexual, if you know what I
He
mean.
felt him up on his fat man back.
Okay, yeah, but it's creepy. It's still creepy, and we're not going to talk about it.
Dude, I love this Mew glitch.
Mew is so good. So good. I've gotten him ever since I figured out how to do the Mew glitch, because his stats are ridiculous. Like, to give you an idea, when I caught him at level 7, he had a better attack stat than my level 20 Pikachu. It's retarded how good he is.
Man, have you ever played this game? You know what? I played this game so many times when I was younger that I had a chance to kind of like try everything I could, like going through with only bug type, going through with only certain types. And a really fun way to play is you can only go through with people that you can catch before and including the first forest, Viridian Forest. It's incredibly hard.
So basically, you've got Pidgey, Rattata, and Nidoran if you're lucky.
Pidgey, Rattata, Rattata, Rattata-tat. I don't know how many T's and A's are in there.
Whatever.
And then you got Nidoran, you got Pikachu, you got your starter, and you got Weedle, Caterpie, those people. And it is so hard to win with that team. It's so hard.
Yeah, typecasting is absolutely essential to winning this game, and almost none of those Pokemon can do that. You absolutely have to have some kind of type advantage if you're going to get past the later gym leaders, because it's hard.
Yeah, I mean, the only person who's really difficult to beat, if it gets that hard, you just walk into a forest, kill 1,000 Pokemon, and then move on.
Yeah, but do you know how long that takes?
I do know. I've done it before. I just told you I did that. I had to have my Beedrill on level 81 before it could even go up against the beginning Elite Four people, because it's just so god awful.
Beedrill. It's a Pokemon that looks like it should be amazing, and then in reality is just terrible.
It's fun though, because who's not scared by bees? I'm scared of bees. I don't like bees.
Yeah,
my opponents are stricken by fear as well when I throw out my bee Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, you taught your Charmeleon Cut?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I have so many awful things to say right now.
Oh, whatever.
You pissed away a move slot on Cut.
I pissed away Growl on Cut.
Yeah, but now you can't teach it okay, oh my god.
Yeah, I can. Besides, Charmeleon really doesn't learn that many moves later in his stage that are actually worth learning. I think all it really learns is Slash, Flamethrower, and Fire Blast.
You don't need Fire Blast, but you...
Or Fire Spin. But even after that, there's really nothing else worth learning.
Fire Blast isn't worth it. You miss too much, too low PP. Flamethrower's beastin'.
You teach Fire Blast to your Dragonite, because Dragonite is BAMF enough to use Fire Blast.
I don't like Fire Blast or Blizzard or Thunder. No, Thunder's fine, but Fire Blast and Blizzard I just seem to miss every time.
Oh, by the way, guys, Dragonite plus Thunderbolt equals win. I'm just going to throw that out there. It's retarded. Absolutely retarded.
Are you going to go for Dragonite this game?
Absolutely. I mean, who's not going to go for a Dragonite when they play Pokemon?
I don't know if I'm going to go for a Dragonite in my walkthrough, because, it's pretty much like a trump card.
It is like a trump card, but it's so hard to do. Especially when I'm raising my Pokemon evenly like this. I mean, the earliest I can get a Dratini is in Celadon City. And that's assuming that I, win at slots or Nugget Glitch or something. But yeah, this commentary is coming to a close, so I hope you guys enjoyed having Murkadurka here. And I'm going to continue to post these up, and make sure you check out his walkthrough on Ninbuzz.